Welcome to my channel everyone, I'm ChaotiX and this is Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance for the PlayStation 4. Today I'm going to try and help you understand the Dream Eaters and getting 100% of the abilities for the trophy Record Keeper. Now to fully unlock every ability by the Dream Eaters, you need to unlock their hidden paths on the grid. They are unlocked by finding their correct disposition, in other words their nature or personality. The most important rule when finding your disposition is the colour of their eyes. Every Dream Eater has 4 dispositions that are ruled by their eye colour. We have purple, blue, green and yellow. To change their disposition, you need to either give them these treats that are in the toy training menu or interactions. But we'll focus on the treats first. So, the treats are: purple is candy, blue is the shield cookie, green is the block it chocolate, and yellow is the ice cream cone. To show you an example, here we have the Dream Eater Jester. His eyes are blue, but I want them to turn yellow. As I've mentioned previously, we go into the treat box and pick out the ice cream cone and throw it. Now we wait for him to eat it. Time does vary with this, and I have cut this down a lot, so don't worry, it will eventually switch. Finally, he achieved the disposition as Flake, which means his eyes are now yellow, and we can move on to the grid to see the secret path appear. Although the colours blend in with the rest of the paths, the moving arrows are the giveaway. Here's some advice that might help you. When you first create a Dream Eater, it's so important to check their ability grid first, because they might be on the correct disposition already, and it will save you time, money and resources. I recently made this mistake with my Peeps to Who, so to rectify it, I want to change his eyes from purple to green, which was the colour he had when I first created it. I want to throw it some block it chocolate to turn him green. After a few minutes and cutting the video down, all his abilities have been unlocked. I could have easily avoided wasting my treats, time and money if I just looked at it at the beginning. If you're finding your Dream Eater being stubborn, not eating the treats, or another Dream Eater wants to steal it and eat it for themselves, here's what you do. After you throw it, and it's about to be stolen, you back into the menu, return back to your Dream Eater, check your treats, and it should be returned to your inventory. Now that's it for the treats. Now I want to move on to changing the disposition by interacting. I'm going to move on to one of the most effective and free ways to change your Dream Eater's disposition. It's called interacting, and that is where you use the cursor for poking and petting. There are 4 different ways to interact with your Dream Eater, and it's very important to remember this. Negative poking results in purple eye colour. Positive poking results in blue. Negative petting results in green. And positive petting results in yellow. I will show you a few examples of my Dream Eaters changing their disposition based on different interactions. But if you ever find yourself getting the wrong disposition, you need to return to the menu and come back to your Dream Eaters, or it will not change their disposition again. If you saw my Dream Eater licking the screen, that means I've positively interacted with them enough for their happiness to be maximum. The same can be said with negatively interacting with them. If you saw before the flower blowing some black greeny smoke, that means it was a negative interaction. They act in frustration from you, moving wildly, following you with the camera, or even hiding from you. Sometimes it is very hard to tell because you still earn affection, experience, and link points from them. Just keep petting and poking until they act aggressive. Now my wee flower has turned purple because it was negatively poked. If you're thinking, do you randomly just poke or pet until you get the colour you want? The short answer is no. But this leads me to the next part of the interaction, and it gets a little complicated. So where on the body will turn them into the colour you want? I like to use 4 spots. The face, or if the face is too small, the horn, for example tam sheep. The stomach, or if the stomach is too small, it's part of the head. Use the feet, such as prickle mane. The back, or the tail, which if the tail does not exist, or the back, use escargot. Or the sides and wings, for example Peeps to Who. It's very important you follow these rules if you want the correct disposition for your Dream Eater. I'll put all the key information in the description below, so you can read it without having to rewatch this video again. And that's all there is to it. The video will contain more footage of examples where I'm throwing treats and petting or poking them just to gain the disposition I need. If you're pondering on which is better, interacting or throwing treats, personally I like interacting, just because early on you save a lot of the money, and I've noticed that the Dream Eater does change disposition a lot faster than throwing treats. You also earn yourself some link points and experience from this as well. Now at endgame though, I did find myself throwing a lot more treats than interacting because I had the money to burn. And it just made sense, especially when I was playing Flick Rush. I needed the strength, defense, and speed, so it just worked out a lot better that way. You can use both methods if you want, or you can just stick at one entirely, that's up to you. If you want to keep that Dream Eater till the end of the game, yeah, use treats. If you just want the abilities, interact. Feel free to watch any more if you still need some more examples. There's a lot of footage left. If you have any concerns, please comment below and I will respond and help you out. But that's it. Thanks for viewing everyone. I really hope this has helped. Please like and subscribe.